Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cynicalex, and today I find myself talking about yet another Marvel game. This time it's Midnight Suns, just announced about an hour ago at Gamescom for 2021. And this game is not a mobile game. It seems to be either a PC or a console game or some combination of the two, but it does promise a lot of really exciting things, including this amazing launch trailer. Now I'm gonna mute it, as cool as it is, because I don't want to, I don't want to incur the wrath of the DMCA gods. But here we're just gonna talk about. I actually want to react to it first, and then we'll talk about it later. So, despite the fact that there's no music, or there's no in-game sounds or whatever, the sound effects and the sort of voice acting, I guess, is honestly really good. And what's really cool about this game, not only is the gameplay, like the style of game that it is, not my usual thing at all, but the cast of characters is so freaking cool, including this character right here, who you may accidentally think is the Sorceress Supreme because she looks kind of like her, but isn't. But look at this: Blade, Captain Marvel, Wolverine, Iron Man, Captain America, that's Sister Grimm. We saw Robbie Reyes, Doctor Strange, Magic. We really get this amazing group of heroes, mutants, and even lesser known, Runaways and Blade. I mean, they may be well known, but they are not well featured in content up until now. So this is really cool, and I think this game could be really fun, and it's not that far away. The launch date for it appears to be February of next year, which puts it about 6 months out by my estimates, which is pretty dope indeed. The artwork, the style, there's so many things about this game that really appeal to me. I really like ancient Egyptian lore and that subgenre in general. Fireaxe's games is known to make pretty good quality stuff. So we get this little pre-order gift where you get the Blade Night Stalker skin, and then we're going to be treated to actual gameplay on September 1st. And then of course they have a little dog here. I'll So they have a little meme there. They have a little meme there with the dog. I think that's one of Magic's dogs from Limbo, or whatever you want to call them, Hellhounds. But yeah, so this is Midnight Suns. Oh, sorry, March 2022. My mistake. I thought it was February. February is my birth month, so maybe I got a little bit too excited there. But yeah, very cool game. I want to read you guys a little bit more because I went digging and I found some information about the game on some articles that are written by Yahoo and stuff like that. So I want to read these to you guys and give you guys a little bit more information. So, because it's not really clear, obviously, from the launch trailer what is going on, and you can sort of tell Wolverine, Iron Man, Blade, and Robbie Reyes, but who is that character in the middle? So this is a combination. This is a partnership between 2K, and Fireaxe is a subsidiary of 2K and Marvel Entertainment. And they're making this game called Midnight Suns, which is going to be a tactical RPG. That's right, tactical RPG. So think Marvel Avengers Alliance type of thing, right? It's like a more advanced version of a game like that, a more advanced version of a game like Strike Force. And again, not a mobile game, right? 2K, well, most likely not a mobile game. I can't guarantee that because we haven't gotten that much information, but I'm pretty sure it's not a mobile. Yeah, it's definitely not a mobile game. No, we have that information. It's going to be launching on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC via Steam and the Epic Games Store. So we have confirmation that this is going to be a full-fledged, PC/console title, but it's basically coming to every single console, both previous and new or next-gen PS5, Xbox One, or Xbox Series consoles. So that's very exciting. And so this tactical RPG is set in the darker side of the Marvel Universe, putting players face to face with supernatural forces. And we saw that in the trailer, that lady who sort of looks like Lilith, or looks like some sort of Medusa type character. And we saw she had like a scythe. And then in general, when you think of characters like Robbie Reyes, Doctor Strange, Blade, who would they be battling? They would be battling the Nosferatu, the werewolves, the supernatural. So of course this makes perfect sense. But they've gone a step further by including characters like, look at how decked out Wolverine looks, Iron Man. It just makes so much sense, and it looks so cool. So this Midnight Suns group is going to be Earth's last line of defense against the underworld. We're not going into space like Future Revolution, we're going down to the underworld. Really, really dope. So there's a little snippet here. Through a twisted marriage of magic and science, Hydra forces revived Lilith, mother of demons, after centuries of slumber. So this is going to be the big bad in the game, Lilith, that creature lady. Lilith will stop at nothing to complete an ancient prophecy and summon her evil master Chthon, which probably is related or at least similarly designed to Cthulhu, sort of, you know, eldritch horror from all those books and stuff like that. Pushed to the brink, Avengers desperately look to fight fire with hellfire by enlisting the Midnight Suns. We got Nico Minoru, aka Sister Grimm from the Runaways. We got Blade, of course, right there. Magic and Ghost Rider helping the heroes to, you know, root out and defeat the supernatural forces and stop Lilith from completing her sort of prophecy. And by doing this, right, so the Avengers side would be sort of Captain America, Captain Marvel, Wolverine, Iron Man. Those are the Avengers. They recruit the Midnight Suns, Blade, Robbie Reyes, these kinds of magic, these sorts of characters. They are going to together resurrect an ancient warrior who is the one you see in the middle that they combine to make that spell, right? Nico makes the purple in the spell, and Doctor Strange, with the help of Robbie Reyes, creates the rest of it. And they open up that tombstone, that sarcophagus, and it looks sort of like Apocalypse's sarcophagus, but it's not Apocalypse. It's this new Marvel character called the Hunter, which is actually Lilith's forsaken child and the only hero known throughout history of time to have ever defeated Lilith. So you literally have to fight fire with fire. You gotta awaken, you gotta summon or revive or whatever the frickin' bad guy's daughter to defeat the bad guy. And the really cool thing about the Hunter, again, this female character in the middle with the two swords, is the way that this character is being explained. Okay, I finally found it. So essentially, we're not given much information about Hunter besides the fact that she is resurrected by the Midnight Suns and the Avengers, and that she is the sort of offspring of Lilith and the only known hero to have defeated Lilith. But we do get this snippet of information. So this game, the Midnight Suns, Marvel's Midnight Suns, features the dramatic resurrection of the Hunter, the first ever customizable original hero in the Marvel universe. So I don't know what they mean by customizable, but it seems pretty exciting to me that they're not only trying to connect different parts of the Marvel universe in the games now, but that they're also then furthermore expanding it with brand new characters. And in general, there is some hesitation when it comes to new characters that are designed and first featured in games, and I've dealt with that from the community of Marvel Future Fight, and we've basically seen it cascade into every other game, Contest of Champions, Strike Force, etc. But I personally really like it, and I embrace it. I think it's really, really cool, and in this case, the lore holds up. Lilith seems dope. Chthon obviously exists in the comics already, so you have existing lore being weaved in with new lore to basically just expand the horizons, right? So this is not something brand new that's just coming up out of nowhere. It's already got existing roots connected to stuff in the comics, and of course it pairs her up with some of the coolest Marvel heroes in the entire Marvel universe, right? If you're gonna start off in a game as a character, wouldn't you love to be side by side with Blade, Robbie Reyes, Doctor Strange, Wolverine, Magic? Like, this is such a dope lineup of characters to introduce Hunter, or the Hunter, into this. And so Marvel's Midnight Suns will feature an iconic collection of heroes spanning, as we've talked about already, the Avengers, X-Men, Runaways, and more. And it promises cinematic tactical combat. That's why I said tactical RPG, with a superhero flair, with game-impacting friendships to forge, and an unforgettable adventure showcasing the darker side of Marvel. That's pretty exciting. The friendships to forge, I'm not too sure about that. Maybe it'll have some sort of, side quests, or you'll have levels of friendship that you develop with characters based on how often you use them, based on, missions you go on with them, and that may impact how you can build them up or whatever. It should be really cool to find out, because it makes sense, right? As you unlock the Hunter's abilities, as she trusts you more, she's going to gain power. The Hunter's going to gain power and be able to unlock more of their latent potential and latent abilities. That could be one of the ways that they explore it. So, yeah, the language that they use when expressing and explaining this game is pretty exciting. an incredibly ambitious title that looks to deliver a truly unique and groundbreaking experience. Yeah, so I cannot wait personally. I'm very, very excited for what this game holds and what kind of gameplay we can look forward to in just about 5 days, 6 days, or a week. Yeah, a week. Not much time at all now before we can see what this game has in store. And I'm personally not the biggest fan of tactical RPGs. Like, I haven't played XCOM games much or that sort of genre in general, but I am always down to try something new when it comes to the Marvel IP, and this will be no different. So let me know down below in the comments if you are excited for this game, who you're most excited to see gameplay of, and what you think of this new customizable original hero, the Hunter, and their parent, Lilith. Leave me in the comments down below. Let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.